Well, this time I'm going to do another comparison, and I'm going to be using, again, Valet razors. I'm going to use one Valet razor for 3 different shaves, and then a 4th Valet razor for the 4th shave. I'm going to be including them all in one video. I'll be showing either the 1st, 2nd, 3rd pass shave, but doing and showing a follow-up result of these blades. The first one I'm going to do is the Valet blade, using this razor. It's I believe it's a version 3. It's the type that has the full cover, and this one, there's a little bitty hole on the Valet blades. If you'll see right over here, this post goes through that little hole in addition to the V. And what I've noticed, that the Valet razors really vary differently, and according to the history of the Valet razor, is Gillette took possession and ownership of the Valet razor after the version 1 came out. Well, the version 1, its design was such that a lot of different blades would work in it. And this is the razor that I'm going to use, a cut down blade that is a modern gem blade. But whenever Gillette took it over, they wanted to make a purely proprietary blade, and that's why they started putting in all the little different posts. And from what I can tell in the history, whenever they put those posts in, then no other razor blade but a Valet blade made by Gillette could be used. I'm again going to use, in one of the shaves, the feather Seikan, I believe is the way it is, S-E-I-K-A-N, and the feather stainless steel. Seikan is carbon. These are all blades that have had their life run out in shaving. They're dead. They're dead. I'm going to see what the Kriss Kross will do for them. Will it be revived? Will they be sharper? I did a course of probably 4 cycles on the Kriss Kross, and then I finished up using the strop in the Valet, and probably did maybe 10 passes each on each of the blades. And I'm going to be using sterling soaps. I'm going to start off using Ben Franklin that I've created and made into a crope. It's a lot softer than the hard soap. And I'm going to use the same brush in all the shaves. I'm going to be using my Frank Shaves 28mm fan-shaped finest badger brush. So, and also I'm going to use the same preparation shower, and I'm going to use corn huskers with honeysuckle, fir, and spice. So, brush has been soaking. I'm going to start swirling on my crope. And I found that making sterling soaps into a crope dramatically cuts down on the time it takes to load your brush and to get a good lather out of them. So there we go. Load it up, put some water on my face. I'm really interested to find out how the Kriss Kross did. Just to my fingers, just to touching them. Whereas before, the blade was, you kind of run your finger across the blade after you've had, and I've had like 3 shaves on each one of them. A little bit of water. Three shaves on each blade. And they were just dull. You could tell they were dull. But after using a Kriss Kross, they had sharpened up. So pass 1 now with, where to put it? Valet with the original vintage Valet blade. Pass 1 finished. Not too bad. Did some reduction. I would say it didn't move off the damn fine shave level. There's still, I could still use some cleanup. So the blade is not out of the box sharp that you would expect from a modern blade. But why should you expect that from a vintage blade? But for a vintage blade, designed to be stropped, designed to be used over and over again, I would say they're still working the way they're supposed to work. Pretty good shave. No major irritation. The soap worked. It knocked down the whiskers. If I wanted to get a baby butt smooth shave, I could do a 4th pass and I could get there. So, that's in the 3rd shave. The Valet vintage blade. It works, it passes. It can be resharpened with Kriss Kross in combination with stropping with the auto strap leather strap. And that's my shave. Now we'll move on to the feather carbon blade, the Seikan. Oh, hello. You caught me. You caught me stropping. But today we're going to be doing the feather Seikan chrome carbon steel blade. This has been stropped with the Kriss Kross Stropper, stropped with the Valet stropper, and a Valet version 3 razor. I've already put on my pre-shave corn huskers, a bit of water, started my lather, sterling silver Ben Franklin Frank Shave 28mm or 24mm brush. Beginning the third pass. Okay. Give me the third pass with the feather Seikan blade resharpened by the Kriss Kross sharpener and stropped with the Valet auto strop. This is only an SOS or SOA shave, socially acceptable. SAS, socially acceptable shave. It's not damn fine shave level. There's still a lot of stubble. I'm kind of disappointed. Of any of the modern blades that would accept the stropping and the sharpener, I would have suspected this feather carbon steel blade would have been it. But the Valet blade sharpened much better. I don't know if it's softer metal. I don't know. But this sharp it brought some of the edge back, It brought, the edge back. If I did a fourth pass, it would take a little bit better off, but I still don't think it would have gotten very much. It might have gotten damn fine shade level with a fourth pass, but I think it would have been pushing it. So far, the Valet vintage blade is winning. This feather carbon steel blade, the Seikan, I didn't like it to begin with. I liked it a little bit better when I stropped it and used, well, I didn't use the Kriss Kross on it, when this was fresh. But I just stropped it with the auto strop blade, stropper. So, conclusion. Probably not going to be revived very well. Granted, in a shave apocalypse situation where I had to use blades over and over and over again, I didn't have the blades. Yeah, I could shave with this. But shaving for enjoyment, shaving for comfort, no, it's not going to work. So now, on to the feather stainless steel blade, and we'll see how that does.